Well, welcome to week 3. I wanted to take a few moments and go over our assignments with you. This week there will be 2 lectures. The first is on the current state of the church. While many think that the church statistics are bleak in the U.S., they may not be as bad as you might think. You will do your best to pull out, if you will do best if you pull out the PowerPoint presentation, Understanding the Times, and follow along with me while reading through the PowerPoints. Also, because it's best for you to follow along in the PowerPoint and to save saving space, I've only posted an audio presentation. I trust that you find the lecture enlightening. The second lecture is an introduction to Cornish and the concept of futuring. Be open-minded as you go through the material, but hold fast to your Pentecostal foundations. Also, after reviewing the lecture that I recorded about 6 years ago, I realized that I really wouldn't change much of anything, so I have reposted it. Unfortunately, I stopped coloring my hair a couple of years ago, so you get to see what I would look like with color in my hair. Best with that lecture as well to follow along in the PowerPoint, anticipating the future during the lecture. For the reading, I've trimmed down some of the material from the books based upon keeping within the stated workload, including cutting material that may not be directly on target for our class. Feel free, however, to read more if you wish. I've also posted several articles that I refer to in the lecture for documentation purposes. Finally, I want to introduce you to several sources for future study. In the lecture, I mentioned Frank Newport, 2000. In the lecture, I said it was 2008. I was mistaken. Frank Newport published his book, God is Alive and Well, The Future of Religion in America, by the Gallup Press. And it's an amazing report that kind of started the process of people reevaluating that maybe the church isn't doing as bad as we thought. Secondly is the report by the Pew Research 2014 Religious Landscape Survey Summary. And I've given you the PDF for you to read, so you can see it there. The third is several resources, actually 4 resources from George Barna. In 2016, he published his America at the Crossroads, Explosive Trends in Shaping America's Future and What You Can Do About It. In this book, he goes through a lot of the different trends that are going on and what's going on in America. So it's a great book to have, to be available to, and I'm looking at it as possibly swapping it out for one of our books for next year. Another book is the Barna Group in 2017 published Barna Trends 2017, What's New and What's Next at the Intersection of Faith and Culture. What this book is primarily is a reprint, if you will, of all the articles that came out in Barna over the year. Because they decided to publish their trends in a book form and trying to coax people to buy the book, in other words, so they can make money for their research, they are no longer posting the reports that are in here on their website. So one of the things included in the 2017 trends, well, let me just give you a list of the table of bibliography. The world millennials are building, 3 shifts that redefine romance, racial tension in America, and the state of the church. It'd be great to have a state of the church for 2017, but unfortunately, because it's in book form, it's no longer available on the website. Also, Barna Trends 2018. I ordered it, and I was hoping to use it for our lecture, and I'm recording this on Sunday night just before the class opens up for the week. And unfortunately, my Barna Trends, I got an email saying that Barna Trends 2018 arrives on Monday. Too late for this lecture, so I haven't even had a chance to see the 2018 version yet. But I have posted the State of the Church 2016, which is the last one that's available digitally online. So there's some resources for you to look at. Finally, this week, after reading your material and posting in the discussion board, spend your time researching, looking for materials in earnest. This last week, the assignment was just to learn the research process. So we're not really looking at your books. We'll be glancing at them. It's just to make sure you're comfortable. Now the research starts in earnest. So really get in, and now is when getting your material is really important. You have 2 weeks before we expect from you a bibliography. Now, someone's going to say, well, I've got 2 weeks. So I'll look at this sometime next week. The problem is as you dig in, you're going to find it takes a lot more work than you think, and you need to get this and start reading through it, because some of your materials may be found in the bibliography that points you to other resources, and as you network with people and then they offer to send you stuff, and it's quite a process. You need to start right away on it now. Sometimes you send away or you look for material, and when it gets here and you begin to read it, you go, egads, this isn't what I'm looking for at all. And suddenly, if you've got 7 resources and you look and 4 of them are not worthy of your study, you're thinking, I only got 3. You got to go back and research some more. And so consequently, get an early start. Also, some people will start getting into the research. They'll have this great topic, and when they get in there, they'll find that they just can't turn up material. Well, it may be that their topic's too narrow. It may be that they're just not finding the right material. Maybe that no one's researched exactly the nuance you're looking for. Well, along the way, it's common. Usually about a third of the students are shifting their topics around of the material that they're finding, because the assignment is how to write a literature review of the research. And if you don't have material, you have nothing to write on. And remember, you are not writing a paper, you're only reviewing the literature. So feel free, it's okay as you're getting into this to shift. If you suddenly realize it's not going at all with what you want, it's okay even to shift your topic. But every day that goes by, every week that goes by, it's going to get harder and harder to shift your topic. So the key here is to start your research early. That's why we've started on this so quickly. Dig into it. And if you need to make some changes, make them now. So as you get deeper into it, you don't have to keep backtracking. Well, there it is. By the way, before you just bail on a topic, if you're getting stuck, go ahead and email me. I'm pretty good at research. And so consequently, let me help you a little bit and at least point you in some directions or help refine your topic a little bit. Many of you I've already been in discussion with in one way or another. And with all of you, I didn't just post an approval, but as you all know, I posted some direction and some thoughts on your topic. So that's what I'm here. And in fact, as you can see, I haven't been able to be as much in the discussion board because I'm putting all my attention to helping you and making the resources of this class be all that it can be. And so let me serve you. That's what I'm here for. Anyway, have a great week researching, and let us know if we can help you in any way. God bless.